Hello and welcome to, I guess, the first real devlog for this channel. I am Tina D, or Chrissy D. Probably gonna stick with Tina D because I feel like it's like as a Chrissy and a Christina, I never had the Tina phase, and I always love the name Tina. And I mean, one of my nicknames is T, so we're just going with Tina. Yeah, let's stick with Tina D. So I am Tina D of Tiny Tabby Games, and I am a relatively new developer, and by relatively new, it's like I've dabbled with making games in the past, but I've never actually fully made a game in the past. So, what is this video about? This is basically just going over some of the trials and tribulations of me attempting to make or find a program that I like to make a choose your own adventure style video game. So sort of a visual novel, but not in the traditional visual novel sense. As someone who was trained in traditional art and self-taught in digital art, and as someone who likes to write stories and create stories, I've tried many other mediums to really tell stories in the past, and while I do like writing and I am working on books, and I have tried comics in the past, but they are so much. I've always wanted to make a video game because it is more of an interactive medium. It's a great way to get into the story and really immerse yourself in the story. So, after years of being like, I want to give this a shot, I am finally actually giving it a shot. In the past, I have dabbled with things like ClickTeam Fusion, which I liked, but it's a little pricey. In this, you're going to see me try a couple different programs. I don't remember which ones they were. I know I've started using Stencil. I know, very, very basic. But I forgot which program it was. I think it was... Oh crap, I don't remember. I'm sure I'm mentioning it in the video as I'm going, but... Well, in some of the clips I'll show. But an issue I was having with one of the programs I was going to use was that two of the actors or nodes you could have on screen, while each one you could program different controls too, or similar controls but with different results too, it would only pick up or use the results for one of the two actors on the scene, and it was usually the first one that was placed. So that doesn't help when you're doing Choose Your Own Adventure and both have separate results, but it's only giving the results for one. Which is then what led me to Stencil. And I was just like, oh, I forgot I still had that installed on my computer, so I gave Stencil a shot, and bare basic test, which is the bare basics for what I need for my game, is you have two options, and they each have the same controls but lead to a different result. And lo and behold, it worked, which is perfect. So I will be using Stencil, and I've already started making some of the art for it, but before I go into any detail about the game I'm making, let's go into some of the clips. Now, some of the stuff I'm using in the clips, you'll see like a little honeycomb icon with a face. That's for another story that I was initially going to work on first, like for another game I was going to work on first. But I've decided for my test game to try something different. And I will mention that later, but just wanted to throw that out there first. And some of the backgrounds I used were going to be for streaming, but the streaming never happened, so I'm just using that as test. So, yeah, let's roll the clips. Okay, so I'm working on sort of just a test game with Game Salad, which is what I was thinking of using initially, because for me, it's an easier program to use. Let's just say when it comes to me and coding is a nightmare. But, it was promising at first. I'm using just a mishmash of assets from different things that I've been working on, but, we have one problem. This was my initial test. Okay, change the scene, exactly what I need. But this is supposed to send you to a different scene than what this one does. It takes me to the same scene. Like, despite these both being separate actors within the thing, I think because they both have the mouse down, despite each one sending it to a different room, it's registering it as the first actor that was put down. Okay, I'm attempting stencil. Just because, why not? Like, a last-ditch effort. And so far... Oh! I did a thing! Okay, this might be the way to go. I just need to figure out how to resize things to fit the screen. But it did the thing I wanted it to do. Now I just need to test it with two separate ones. So let's put one here. Let's go back to this. Let's go, nope. Hang on. Let's go to this. Click. Oh my god, I am excited. Behavior would be click and then behavior. I'm trying to remember how I just did this. Behaviors. Or is that just acting like that's the same? I think that's acting like it's the same thing. So how do I hold? Let's delete that. Let's add another one. And hang on. Okay, let's see if I did this right. Hopefully. Because, no, I didn't do that right. Hang on. So what if I just put you here, swap you back, test game. Because I think I added that after the fact. Let's see. Ooh. Okay, I got this. I got this. Whoa! Okie doke. I think I fixed it. Granted, I know this would be easier just to capture the whole screen, but this is the quickest way I could do things without having to set things up. And yes! Hold on. Let's... Is there a way to restart? Rewind? Play? Or not? Okay, let's test again. Just one more time. Just to test the other button. Just to make sure we don't run into the same issue we had with, what was it, Game Salad? Where it was registering these same controls or these same switches to... Yes! We have a winner! Oh, I love it. We have a winner. Okay. Yes. Now I just need to learn how to resize the backgrounds. Because I can resize the actors, just not the backgrounds for some reason. So, alright. This is a good start. This is an awesome start. So, all in all, definitely sticking with stencil from here on out. The games I am making are going to be sort of choose your own adventure, in a sense. So, visual novel, but not a traditional visual novel. Think sort of visual novel meets, say, Putt-Putt, or like old Sierra games. I will be incorporating my art into it. I will be incorporating storytelling into it. It's going to be a nice mishmash of the two, making it a really immersive story. And the first one is going to be a take on a video I made on my author channel, or my writing channel, where I reimagined Banban into a more realistic game, sort of. So sort of like Tattletale, but more about like security toys in a daycare. And you will be interacting with each of the characters. So I have completely redesigned the characters. I've redesigned my redesigns from that video. And I've got a whole story planned. I'm going to be working in layers as far as the backgrounds go to solve the resizing issue that I was having. And I am excited to see what this year brings. I'm excited to see what else I do. And yeah, I hope you guys are excited too. If you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe for more. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!